What's going on, Vape Nation? Today we're doing a review on Copper Cartel from Infinite. It's a clone, and I gotta say right from the get-go that this is one badass clone. Probably the best one I've ever seen or felt or used. It's insane. So what we're gonna do is what we normally do. We're gonna go to the zoom view, and then from there I'll tell you what I like and what I don't like, and vape on it a little, obviously. But yeah, stick around. Okay, so here we are in the mock unboxing of the Infinite Cartel Mod, Copper Cartel Mod. It's a limited edition. As you can see, this is the box. Typical Infinite box, I guess, black with the lettering. Obviously you see it says Cartel Mod Copper. And then from there, you open it up and this is what you get. And I must say, folks, that this is one of the nicest clones that you will ever see. The quality on this is unbelievable. So this is the 18500 tube. You can see the limited edition engraving or laser etching. It's very nice. This is a 18650. And finally, the 18350. Okay, so we'll take it apart and we'll go through the different configurations so you guys can take a look and listen to those threads. You can barely hear anything. They're nice and beefy. These are by far the best threads I've ever felt on a clone ever, and it's insane how the quality on this is. Like I said, I can't stress that enough. So first we will start with, let's go with the top cap. Okay, 22 millimeter, I believe, 22 or 23. It's a very nice little etching. That's my dog, don't mind her. Again, you can see the threads, nice and beefy. And this is an adjustable 510 pin connection. We've got some Delrin, a little bit sloppy on the Delrin, as you can see here on the edging, but that's fine. So to adjust it for your atomizer, you turn that, and then for battery rattle you turn this. I believe these are silver plated copper pins, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, that's the top cap. Then we'll go with start with the bottom, or go with the bottom. So as you can see, engraving is very nice, or laser etching is very nice on this. The quality, wow. I mean, switch, nice little short throw. Threads are nice. Got your, I guess, Delrin bumper, and then your silver pin, or silver plated pin. You have your serial number right there. Mine's 941, and yeah, this is the switch. Very nice throw, very smooth. It's like you said, surprising that this is a clone. I can't even imagine what the real one's like. So we'll go through the tubes again. But yeah, I mean, look at the thickness of this tube. It's insane. It's insane. Now, just to compare it, I just did the VapeTech Pegasus, and I love that mech and or clone. But look at the thickness of tube. I mean, this is the Pegasus from VapeTech. It's insane. The weight on this, like once you pick up the box, it's incredible. I mean, each piece is a nice solid piece of brass. I mean, copper. But yeah, so give me a second. Let's go through the configurations. Okay, so we'll set it up in 18500 mode. Back it up a bit. Like you said, the threads are crazy smooth. That's it in 18500 mode. Pretty small. You know, you could bust a stealth vape on this, but yeah, the weight on it is very nice. Alright, so we'll set up 18500 mode. I'm going to have to back this up a bit. A little bit of rattle, but I'll adjust it later for when we put an atomizer on it, but that's 18500. Still pretty small. And again, the threads, wow. And finally, 18650. So that's 18650 mode. Okay, so like I said, to fit an atomizer on, there's a, you know, this is a 510 adjustable pin. So, for example, this is the Infinite Omega. Oops. So as you can see, that's all we can get, but you got to back it out in order to make it sit flush. That's flush. So the only issue that this may have is that the longer atomizers might not be able to fit properly, but most of them do. So again, that's a Infinite Omega. Okay, as you can see, the Zenith V2 from G Vapors, this fits as well. I mean, it sits nice and flush. Don't mind my dog. You can see as well it's sitting flush. It's because it's a recessed pin. You really have no issues with firing while it's standing up. So no lock needed on this one, guys. So you can see the Patriot fires and sits flush. This is a Magma from Infinite. That so fires the 3D from H Cigar, and this should sit flush and fire as well. So as you can see, most of the atomizers that I have, they seem to fit fine and they sit flush, so we have no issues with that. It's a possibility you may run into that issue if it has a longer 510 pin, but so far I haven't found anything that doesn't seem to work and sit flush on this piece. So from here we're going to go on to the other view, and I'm going to vape it and tell you what I like and what I don't like. So stick around. So yeah, we're back, and like I went from the zoom view, there's a number of things that I really like about this. First being the construction. I mean, it's heavy, the copper is very thick, the threads are beefy as hell and smooth as hell, quiet. Switch is very, very nice. I mean, the throw on it is perfect. It hits hard. I mean, I haven't put it on a voltmeter or what have you, but it hits pretty hard. I mean, just as hard, if not harder, than the Pegasus that I did a review on a week ago. Yeah, I mean, you get all three tubes for 18650, 18500, 18350. There's not much to like. I can't even believe this is a clone. Like, I can't even imagine what the original, the actual cartel mod must be like, because this is insane. Infinite has outdone themselves on this one. I think this is the best clone that I've ever purchased, by far. Now, what I don't like about it, I personally don't, there's nothing I don't like about this. You might not be able to fit some atomizers because of the way that the adjustable pin is, just because you might have a little gap. That's one, but I haven't had a problem with any of my atomizers yet. The only other thing, I don't think you can rock a kick. So, I mean, I don't rock a kick anyway. But like I said, so far, this is definitely the number one. I mean, it's phenomenal. So the question is, would I buy it? And I think it's pretty obvious. I bought it. I mean, I'd buy it again, and I think I'm going to be ordering the brass one just to see how good that one is. But I got this from Kamuri 101 on whackedoutesig.ca. You can check their Facebook, Kamuri Vapes. Got it for $58 Canadian. So I mean, it's definitely one to add to your collection. If you don't have one, and you're even thinking about getting a mech, this is the one to get. I guarantee you, this is definitely the one to get. I haven't used one that's better, not yet. I was loving the Pegasus clone, but this by far is, you know, this by far is the best one ever. Best one. Infinite, I don't know. They're blowing me away with the quality on this. But I mean, with that said, this is Job 131 Vapes, and I'm saying keep your wicks wet, and thanks for watching, guys.